Yeah, lawmakers and staffers are telling me this is a procedural snag. The House will have to make a few changes on this bill and then vote on it again tomorrow morning. The Senate will vote on the bill with those changes tonight, and then again the House will re-vote tomorrow morning. Republicans expect it to be on the president's desk tomorrow still. The people I'm talking to are saying this is not a big deal. Republicans are really playing this down, saying this is not a big deal. It will just slow the process down a bit, but they will get tax reform done by tomorrow. They really expect to have the votes they need in the Senate to get this done. But we'll have to see how all this plays out. But it does look like they have enough votes. We'll look at some of the things that this bill does. It cuts the corporate tax rate from 35% to 21%. It also cuts most of the individual rates. It doubles the standard deduction, and it brings the child tax credit to $2,000. But all of that comes at a cost, and Democratic lawmakers are worried about how to pay for it. They say this will just explode the deficit while benefiting corporations and the wealthiest people. I talked to Congressman Fred Upton about this. You'll remember he's on the committee that helped write the final version of this bill. Here's what he had to say about those concerns.
We want to create jobs, so we're tired of these anemic 1, maybe 1.5% growth rates. This could even take it to 4 or 5% growth rate. That's going to create the jobs. It's going to bring employers back, and it's going to put more money in the workers' paycheck. So.
Now this bill, again, will move on to the Senate. The Senate will vote tonight. Senator Peters and Senator Stabenow are both going to be no votes, but Republicans don't need those Democratic votes to get this done. So again, they expect this to be wrapped up by tomorrow. And the goal has always been to get this done by Christmas. So it looks like at this point, Republicans are going to deliver on that promise. Live in Washington, Jessica Smith, 24-hour News 8.
Jessica, things had been going so smoothly. We did see from the president a congratulations tweet. Now that this snag has taken place, has he said anything more?
He has not said anything more about this snag that we've run into, but he did congratulate the leaders who really worked on this tax bill. Earlier today, he was talking about the stock market and pointing to the growth there. And, you know, some Democratic lawmakers I talked to said that's the problem, that he's focused on the markets when people throughout the country, middle-income Americans, are not focused on that. They don't own stocks. They don't necessarily have 401ks, is what Democratic lawmakers are saying. So they say that's just another example of how this is going to benefit the most wealthy.
All right, 24-hour News 8 Washington correspondent.